And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Fast Food, which is a game that comes in this small tin, but actually also comes with this hamburger and comes with these things. It actually comes in this weird, funky plastic container, which doesn't really hold everything well once you open it up. But Fast Food, which is made by Goliath Games, could really just be called Hamburger. It's a game that is somewhat similar to Slamwich, but is a little bit different than that. Me and Melody are going to show you now how to play the game. There is a large deck of cards, round cards, that come in the game, and these are the different ingredients that are on hamburgers.
Tomatoes, cheese, ketchup, onions, pickles, hamburger, lettuce,
mayonnaise. I know, it should be mustard, but it's mayonnaise.
And bread.
And the bun. Okay, so those are ones, and they're actually in the deck in different varying amounts. Now, if you've noticed, each of these... Oh, wait, Melody, you forgot bacon. You can't have a hamburger without bacon. But each of these has a different background color. You'll see that the tomatoes and the ketchup both are red. The mayonnaise, the onions, and the cheese, Swiss cheese, as all good cheese should be, are yellow. The lettuce and pickles are green, and the buns by themselves are orange. This is going to matter as we play the game. Now, when we play the game, we're going to each take all the cards, put them in a big deck, and then split that deck evenly between the players. Now there's an alternate rule I found on the internet, and I would recommend if you're playing with 2 or 3, each of you is going to have 2 decks each. So Melody and I are going to do that now. So here's how the game works. In the middle of the table, you have your hamburger, which is basically a squeaky toy. Okay? Each player has this half-eaten burger card in which they're going to put cards that they win, and then players have the decks in front of them. So on a player's turn, you turn over the top card of your deck, and then it's the next player's turn. Now when you turn them over, you're supposed to turn them over so that the other people can see them first. If you ever turn over 2 things that are the exact same, everyone races to hit the squeaker first, and the person who does it gets to take one of the 2 cards. They can take theirs or the other person's, and put it in their bun like thus. So then, the person whose card was taken goes next. Now see, now Melody hit the squeaker, which in this case, she didn't want to do it because she won, which means she has to take a tomato. However, you cannot put the same color on top of the same color. We don't want that many tomatoes in a row on the sandwich, so she has to stick this one underneath the sandwich, and that's going to count for negative points at the end of the game. So we will continue. Hi. Well, I'm getting kind of slow here. And she puts it on top of the other one, and we continue. What is wrong with me? Okay, I'm ready this time. Go ahead. Wait, okay. Oh! Oh, right on top of red. So again, you get negative points. And we keep going till we go through all the decks. At that point, you get 1 point for every card that's in your burger, minus 2 points for the cards underneath, and the person who has the most points is the winner. The components for this game are great. It's the squeaky hamburger. I mean, if you have a dog, he might... That doesn't sound very good. The dog might steal it. The cards are round, which is neat. Putting it in here really does give you the illusion of building your own hamburger. I like the different color aspect to it, but it's basically a speed game. First person in, I play with my kids, and they're most likely going to beat me, and that is something that could be negative. The person who's the fastest is going to win. What did you think of the game?
It's fun, especially when I'm against my younger sisters.
Because why?
I'm faster than them.
Oh, so if you're faster, it's fun, but if you're slower, it's not? Well, I like it because I like building the hamburger part, and I think it's a fun game for kids, but you're going to want to play with kids who are of equal skill levels. So this game is Fast Food. Definitely a game for families and kids. Not one I can see a lot of adults playing with themselves, but you could. It is very similar to Slamwich, though, and I don't know that I would want to have both games, so I'd either get this one or Slamwich.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.